video I want to share with you an anxiety planner or an anxiety daily page. As someone that has lived with this for a long time, and I'm not saying that I have it very bad, but still I'm a completely anxious person, this has helped intensely. I mean, for now. I've been doing this for 1 month, so we'll see what happens next. But I started doing these exercises and these templates, and I just wanted to share with you how you can make them aesthetically pleasing, so that you're motivated to do it every day. Or you could possibly even sell your own psychology templates or mindfulness templates or something like that. So let's get started. Let me show you what I did. So first up, we create a page, and then you just choose a color that you like. So I would just click here and then just choose whatever feels good for you. And after that, you can also choose some templates from here. So let's say you like this girl, why not use it, right? So I can just add it over here or on the side, and have different stuff over there. So let's say that's my background. So I have a background, and now I need a title. And in that case, I just went to elements, clicked on a round shape, made it white, and there's where my title is gonna go. Can also adjust it a little bit. Once I've done that, I usually like to add a little bit of a shadow. It just looks cooler. So I would just write shadow, choose the shadow I like, click on it, put it under the shape. Also, by the way, if you want to put it under the shape, you can just use this shortcut. And then I make it smaller so it does look like it belongs to this shadow, and then I will decrease the transparency dramatically, because obviously this is a little much and distracting. I just want something slight, something barely there. Then I will type in T for text, and then here I can write whatever I want. I wrote could versus will happen. So basically this exercise, which I didn't just make up, it's from actual therapists. It's to see the situation from what could happen, and that's how your anxious thoughts usually go. You start thinking and going crazy about a situation that's not even there, doesn't even exist, to what actually will happen. So that's what we're analyzing here. You can write whatever. You could write anxiety, just for yourself, or if you want to be more clear, you could write this. I can also make the text bigger, smaller. I could also type in the day if I want, or I could write a little bit of a line, so that each day I can just type in whatever it is. Now we will create more lines. So this is probably the more complicated part of everything, but really easy. So I just click L for line, and I can either create it like that, and I will show this first. So I would then reduce it to make it smaller, add it to whichever length I want. So now I have this image, so I make sure that it doesn't interfere with the image. Of course, I can drag the image a little bit further, and then I can just add these lines however I want. I can see how big it's gonna be over here, but I usually just do it like that, and then I will select all of them, click position, and choose vertically. So now they're all aligned nicely. So this would be for my first question, and I will have 5 questions total, and you can do it either longer lines or a couple of shorter lines are fine as well. Then I will just drag them and one more. Now I'm gonna put it here because that's where I want it, and select all of them. I don't know if I grouped them correctly. Let me see. Nope, I didn't. Anyways, I can just delete a couple of them, or what you can do actually is you group this and only then you do this. So let's delete these. So I have this file grouped, which is what I want, and then I'm just gonna drag them out, and I will have to have one here because it's not gonna fit. So I'm gonna choose this, I'll actually make sure that your lines are, I don't know why, okay, never mind, that the spacing here is correct, and then just choose all of them, click position and choose vertically. Okay, I don't know which one is messed up, but one of them is really not the way it's supposed to be. This one's fine. No, okay, I'm gonna just select it like that. Maybe that was the problem. Now this one is interfering. Let me just lock these so they don't annoy me. And I'll choose lock. And now I'm gonna drag this a little bit. And then now I'm gonna just drag like that and position and vertically. Okay, now let's go. So now I have all of them. And I have this one as well, as you can see over here. So I can choose what I want to do with it. And I'm just gonna drag it over here. So I have all of them here. Now, the way I want to do them depends on what you want. Over there, I did it, oh, sorry, here. I did it with 3 lines, so then I feel like that's kind of a nice structure. But if you want some art, then you have to suffer a little bit. Let me just do that. Let me just delete them and let me just copy the way it was, because I felt like it looks better. So I'm just gonna copy these and paste them here. That's another thing you can do. You can really quickly adjust the design once you have your lines set. And then this still looks a little off, but maybe I could do it like that. I like that. Okay, so here we have that. And then we can add the text by clicking T. Make sure you choose the font you like. And then once you're done, just drag them. I also like to select them on the side. And I'm gonna choose them again, drag them again, and one more time. And then I'm gonna select all of them. And I'm going to align them to make sure that they're all aligned, and that's it. So here we have them. Now you can choose the questions you want. These are the particular questions I liked, so that's what I would do. So one of them says, what are you worried about, or what is something you're worried about? So you don't have to write all your worries here, you just write the one that's like key for you. Then you answer this question, which is, what are some signs that your worries won't come true? So basically, do you see any kind of possibility, and what could you say that you can see that it's not coming true? Let's say you would say you're worried that you're gonna get fired. So what are the signs that it's not gonna come true? It's like, okay, my boss actually gave me a compliment, so probably he's not gonna fire me soon. They're not planning to fire people, and blah blah blah. Then if your worry does not come true, what will probably happen? So if it's in case of getting fired, I won't get fired, I will get a salary. What if it does come true? What if you get fired? In that case, I will find a new job, and maybe a more fulfilling job, and I'm gonna find a way to make money. And then how did it change? So how did your feelings change? How are you feeling now? And usually by this time, I feel much better. So these are the questions I would choose. I'm not gonna copy them because, it's I just told you all of them. I'm gonna just maybe copy them like this and then delete these and paste them so you can see them, but I'm not gonna type them in for you here. And last but not least, I like to, and also you have to make sure that the text now matches the image. So sometimes it's better to add art elements later, but I got inspired by it, so I did now. And also you can go to elements and write line art. And actually there's a lot of images you can use that can match your theme. So for example, once I'm done with this, I could just duplicate it and then quickly change, the page so that it has a new art piece each day. And that way it's, for somebody, it's just more interesting to, to do each day something different. And here we have some icons. So I just chose the icon that matches the question. So again, I can just copy all of them and paste them. As you can see, if you copy the icons like that, and then if you click on the page itself, it's gonna actually paste them rightly where they need to be. So it's perfect because I don't need to do anything else. To find these icons, I just would write sun icon and then choose the sun I want. I can go to graphics and just choose whichever I like. Some of them are gonna be pro, some aren't. If you don't see any icons that you like, you can always go to flaticon.com, choose an icon from here, whichever you want. They have a lot of free ones. I don't know if it's gonna be, yeah, so for example, I could add this one, this poor earth, to my design. So I just download it and then I go back to my design and I just add it to my files. And that's it. And now my design can be with a crying earth over here. Another thing I would like to say is that I actually made a video about a daily planner that I created for my everyday. If that's something you would like to see, which is over here, there's a video for that. I'm gonna link that in the comments. Now let's do one more thing, last thing, and that is to change the color palette. So to change the color palette is extremely easy. I just click on the colors and just choose whichever I like, or I go to styles and then just change the color palette like that with one click. And you can add an actual color palette to this as well by, I forgot, I think it was edit. Yeah, so I can add color palette over here and choose different colors that I like, and then it's gonna appear over there. So now I'm done and I can just choose this color palette I just created and, you know, change the design in one click. Hope this is useful. If you have any suggestions of what you would like to see next, just let me know in the comments, and see you next time. Bye.